Hey folks, this is a video response to bikingshaun here on YouTube. I'm kind of playing the tag game here. I was tagged by Sean, who was tagged by someone else, and so on and so forth. You all know how the tagging game works here. And the video response that is requested in this tag is, which knife would you like to carry but you cannot, for whatever reason. These are 3 examples or representatives of knives that for legal purposes or for practicality I can't or won't carry. So I'll just go over these real quick and then I will pass this tag right along to a few other members. So the first one you see down here is the Benchmade 9100 Striker Auto, the Tanto blade. I really like this knife. I like auto knives. They're about on par with assisted opener knives for me. I like the novelty of them. You know, they open fast, the spring flips the blade out really quick. They're not super practical, so I'm not really upset that I can't carry autos. I don't know that I've seen too many autos where I have to have it and I wish I could carry it. But I would like to be able to carry them simply because there are some designs that only come in an automatic configuration, and it's kind of a bummer not to be able to carry them. Now in California, where I live, their knife laws are actually pretty good. For most of California, we don't have like a statewide length restriction, so that's kind of nice. So we can carry really long blades, like the Camillus Cuda Max that you see there. And as far as like the locking mechanisms, that sort of thing, they're pretty reasonable. So we can't carry autos. There can't be anything within the handle of the knife that actuates the blade. But you know, it's just not that big of a deal to me. But that is one knife that I received this as a gift, and it's kind of disappointing that I can't really carry that around legally. So that's one. This is one that to me has always been something I wish I could carry, and that's Ballast Songs. This one is just a cheap little M-Tech twist. I'm not too great at flipping. I picked this up a few months back just to play around with and see if I wanted to order a nice bally for flipping. And I still plan to. I've had a little bit of fun with this one. It's not really the greatest of quality, but it's a decent little knife. I upgraded the pivots on this one. I bought new screws from knifekits.com and some new washers. Kind of replaced that, so it flips pretty well, and it holds up pretty well to all the flipping I've done. I've kind of dented the tip on this one from dropping it several times on the floor. I like Ballast Songs. I like the idea of them. I don't find them to be dangerous or any more you know, accessible to someone to use in a violent crime than any other kind of knife. So I think that the California restriction on Ballast Songs and gravity knives is a little silly, but that's another type of knife that I wish I could carry, but unfortunately I cannot. I think these knives are just kind of fun. I think they're useful, and there's a lot of good strong designs out from, you know, Benchmade and some of the others. So that one's kind of a bummer, but you know, that's life. So those are 2 that I definitely legally cannot carry in public. I can possess them in my home, you know, I can have them around the house, but I cannot carry them outside the house. And then finally, this one is one of my favorite knives of all time. This is the Camillus Cuda Max 5.5, and this is the Bowie or clip point style blade. I adore this knife, and I actually have carried this. I do carry this on occasion. It's just impractical. At 5.5 inches long, and you know, the full, I forget the full length, the full specs, but you know, at 11 inches or 11 inches plus, it's a big knife. I don't like that it doesn't have tip-up carry for the clip. I suppose, you know, you could probably drill that and add it down by the lanyard hole, but that's kind of disappointing. So that's one reason I don't carry it. And another, like I said, is just the size of it. It is just such a long knife, even when folded, that even though it fits in my pockets, it's just not very comfortable. But I love the look of it. I love the design. It's very stout. It's really strong. The titanium handle is excellent. I love the color, and it's got such a cool blade shape. It's such a large functional blade, you know, useful for so many different tasks, that it's just a shame that it's a little bit too big for me to want to carry around all the time. So that one doesn't really quite fit the definition of a knife that I can't carry, but more one that I won't carry, just because it's I'll say I can't carry it, you know, often, just because of the size. So there's 3 examples of knives that I would like to carry more often or at all, but do not. And to keep the tag going, I'm going to pass it off to a few more members. Now, I will say if you folks that I'm tagging don't want to participate, totally cool. Don't feel obligated. And also, you know, for whatever reason, you might not have time or something like that. And also, if you've already been tagged, I haven't really checked to see how far this tag has gone. So some of these people might have already been tagged. And if so, sorry, you know, just skip yourself since you already are participating or you don't plan to from someone else's video. But let's go with the Diamondback 45, who is a fellow Californian. So he's most likely under the same restrictions that I am. He might have some other local ordinances or restrictions separate from my own, so I'm not really sure. So I added him to the list because I know that he's definitely going to have some choices that he would like to carry, but is not legally allowed to. Another California member is Be Active Life. I'd like to see if he's got any knives that he wishes that he could carry, but cannot. Shao Kem is another member. Not really sure which state he's from. I don't remember if his profile says or not, or if he's mentioned in his videos. But great guy, makes really great videos. You know, excellent presentation, easy to understand, easy to listen to, and I'd like to hear his thoughts on it. Clinton, or Clinton DE, not sure how he pronounces his username. I'd like to know what knife that he can't carry but would like to. You know, he doesn't have very many knife-related videos. In fact, I think he might just have one up right now regarding his EDC. But I thought the video was excellent, and I really am adding him to the tag here. One, because I would like to know what he can and cannot carry, and also I'd just like to see him make some more videos. I thought his EDC video was great, and I'd like to see more. So I'm going to kind of, hopefully this will give him a little boost or push in that direction. And then finally, the Pavement Pirate. He's got a bunch of cool videos on knives. He had a great video on an EDC bag. I think it was the LA Police Gear bag, and it was a really good video, lots of good information. He's got a lot of informative videos. All these guys do. Everybody that I've mentioned so far has excellent videos, so I don't want anyone to think that one is better than the other. All great guys, really cool, you know, easy to watch videos, which for me is great. You know, it's just someone, it feels like you're kind of sitting across from a friend just hearing what they have to say. And so all those guys, I recommend them. Sean, also, thanks very much for the tag. I appreciate you including me and thinking of me, and I hope this answers the question. And once again, just thanks a lot for including me and for allowing me to participate in the fun. So again, if you guys don't want to participate, totally cool. Don't feel obligated, but I'm going to send that tag your way, and hopefully we'll see some video responses from some of you. To everyone else, thanks very much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.